Nowadays, the companies also have these, kind of buses or support systems so that they can drop the employees back. So I think those are the things that are coming in.
This happens in call centers, not when you're at the top corporate level. I mean, you're supposed to fend for yourself.
This could be continued offline, yeah. Next question.
Coming onto the same line, I want to talk.
Give your name.
I'm Poonam Sharma, and I would like to ask Naina, and later maybe if I have time, everybody one question. Sexual harassment, which is the hot topic these days. So I feel there is an obvious and a subtle. Obvious is when somebody is, touching you, saying something to you, and you can go to your Vishaka committee or your seniors and all that. Then there is a subtle kind of thing, where people, you don't know where to make the line, how to differentiate. How would you advise your younger workers, or like my girls have to go into work field, how would you advise them how to draw that line? Because it could be somebody just staring at you or looking at your chest while talking, or where do you draw the line? How do you deal with this in workforce? And as a senior lady there, what would you advise younger women?
So yes, so the good news is that we now have a law, the Vishaka Committee Guidelines on Sexual Harassment, which defines sexual harassment as wider than just molestation. It goes quite deep in terms of what it defines. And there's a process and procedure. So that's the good part. The part that you describe, which is just right behavior in an organization, I mean, it's there. It's there whether it's on the streets of Delhi in particular, a city which we've all, grown up in. It's sadly almost as bad as it was when I was in college. And today, the workplace is unfortunately made up of people who are a subset of society. So it's really about how do you change the way society looks on its women, which is a very broad issue. So in corporations, so what we do, and we've actually now post all the sexual harassment stuff that has happened, even stepped it up, is training programs, etc., all talk about respecting diversity. So it's a much broader theme, because frankly it's as bad, at what point does one guy ribbing another guy who comes from another part of the country, or the guy who comes with tilak in the morning, I mean, is it okay because one guy teases another guy? Do you know if you're hurting that person, his religious sentiment? There's a lot of issues around respect and in diversity, which we probably don't give enough thought to. And what many organizations are beginning to do is to run programs on sensitizing people to right behavior and wrong behavior. And you do it through role plays, because you begin to put people into situations, say, how would you react? How would you behave? It's an effort, but believe me, it's a drop in the ocean. We have to work on our kids, we have to work on society to respect this. And I think women have to know that speaking up for wrong behavior is absolutely in order. They have to know where to go for it and use it right. I actually also worry, and it's a very big cause of worry in my mind, and that is that there is unfortunately amongst us a stream of women who will use these rights in a manner which is going to backlash on us. And the woman who is being let out of the organization because of poor performance, for example, will use these very tools we're giving to stay in there. And that has a backlash. So it's going to be a long journey, and for us to ensure that we